Well, it is truly not easy for me to explain you what I'm driving at. But let's make it simple. Who do you believe can give you your own identity? Who is that? The other guys surround you? Or is it yourself? I think that you get the idea. That is about you, and if you are able and successful to reclaim your own place in your own life. As I earlier put a mark on it, was that you are the boss in your own life. Nowhere else, but in your own life, definitely. I mean, when you say, I want to be that, and I mean here, charistica. I mean, things like, do you like to be a part from freedom, to be a part of glory? Do you like to be a part of sweet, bright light? Or do you like to be a part of harmony? Or do you like to be a part of reality, or do you like to be a part of struggle and fights and something like that? That is your own decision, and your vibration will make it sure that you be a part from all those, or that what you decided what you like to be. That is your own decision. That's because I always say, increase your own vibration. That you can make a really fulfilling and satisfying decision. Guess who really is able to make a point here, what you like to be? The guy over there? A doctor? A scientist? Or is it you? It's a question of your own decision what you like to be, and how much further other people can go to bring yourself out of harmony with yourself and out of harmony in your own life. If the life is a struggle, or if it's peaceful, if your own life is full of difficulties or full of challenges which you are able to manage, that is depending on your own vibration. It's a question if you can understand that or not if you believe me. You know, you don't have to believe me, not at all. You can believe another guy, or what would be a much wiser decision, believe your own self. When other people say to you, you can't do that, no, you're much too ill, no, you're not able to do that, your lack of knowledge or something like that, well, let them, if they think so. It is of no importance what other people think about you. But is of a very high importance what yourself think about yourself. And if it's necessary to you to huge over all people, if you have to huge to over somebody else, the only thing that you can really set a point on is that you say, I don't like this guy. Good, then go away from him and never start a discussion with him. You see, light is a very, very interesting thing, really. And everybody sends out a special kind of light. The question is colored, is it bright, is it full of harmony, or is it rather a nasty gray? It's a decision, it depends on your thoughts. And when you meet somebody else, It is rather useless to discuss. But when you see and when you discover this guy is for me problematical, it's for me really much too high of a challenge that I start to keep contact with him, then go away without any further anger or full of reverence or something. He is like he is. It's his decision. What about you? That is your decision. And for you only, it's very interesting to understand that you make a point here with your own life. On your own life and what you like to be. What you like to spread out, what you like to send out. And it is nothing so successful but to increase the own vibration, to make the own sound clearer, higher, and in a way full of harmony, which make immediately your life full of harmony. It's your decision what you like to be. Nobody else can judge. Wherever you are, in what mess you may sit in, or maybe in a kind of waiting position. And you like to be something, you like to want to have, so you like to want a special job or something. You have to wait maybe. But this time you can use to make your mind up what you like to be, and you can increase your own vibration. The higher your own vibration is, the better you can fulfill the job you like to have. The better mother or father you are. And immediately you will meet exactly those which manage and which match your own vibration and make it higher. That is the secret of life. What actually is not the secret of life, it's clear, but it's very clear to see anyway. But what's difficult is that so many people don't like to see that. They have a responsibility for themselves, not for somebody else. But the higher your own vibration is, the lesser you are able to be somebody's anger, if you know what I mean with that. You are not responsible that somebody have grief or somebody is in shame or something, because you never put somebody in chains. That is a bit tricky. We really never realize that it is our way of thinking which bring us the problems we have to face. And when you are on the track that you always have dark thoughts in your mind, it doesn't take very long time that you have a incarnation which sets you in chains, which make you a prisoner, because that is reflecting your own thoughts, what you think from yourself. And you can take my word for it. Whatever you think about somebody else, that is for the other guy of no importance, unless he is so stupid and take it for granted what you say. That is depending on his own vibration. That is depending on his way to look at something. That's of a very high importance to understand. If you get it or not, if you understand it or not, it is like that. I mean, if you take it from me or not, who cares? You are the only one who cares. I hope that you understand how great your responsibility in life is, in your life. That's the only thing what counts. I remember a song, maybe 35 years old, from Tears for Fears. Everybody wants to rule the world. Yes, they want. They want to rule the world. And everybody is able to do that. But only their own world. Only their own energy stream, their own vibration. And maybe you understand that your thoughts are... there are really, how do you say that? How do you tell that? They are the commander of their own energy stream. You see, your own thoughts are really coloring your own energy stream, your very own energy stream. They color them in bright white light, in a bright pink, or in a bright red, or in bright green, or something like that. It is a very, very coloring energy stream, which flows all over the world here. And you are also able to make it very dark. You can dark it. The more gloomy you are, full of anger, full of hate maybe, your energy stream is corresponding with that. And promptly he is very dark. And now guess what you will meet. Everything which is dark also. Well, I tell you, your life is full of challenges. And also full of openings. This is maybe a labyrinth in life. But this labyrinth is not closed. It's full of openings, full of questions. Which way you want to go? This way or this way? Maybe you understand. Sometimes you're on the point where you say, okay, I wouldn't go either way. I'd take the way upstairs. But never ever decide that you go downstairs, because that is much more darker than that what is above. But you can lift yourself up. Your own light will yourself lift up. And you can be absolutely able to bring yourself in light again. You know what an earthquake is? Let's presume there's a nice village, and suddenly the earth starts to shaking. And that is really a very high and very big earthquake. And promptly the houses fall down. They break down. A minute later, of course, everybody is nervous and immediately the emergency is on the spot and start to rescue people. And they will look for them. They will listen. Is somebody knocking? Any signs of anybody alive? You see, that is exactly that what you do now. Your thoughts are responsible for that what will hear you. And probably you are very interested in a very high energy. The miracle of God. God is not at all a miracle. God is light, a very bright white light. And the longer the distance is between you and God, which is really only light, very bright white light, nothing more, nothing less. And everybody is coming from that. We are only very far away. Much from us are not so far away, other people are very far away, and that depends what they will listen, what they will hear. and what they will believe and what they will think. The closer you come to the light, the clearer you see. And it is your own responsibility what you like to see. You see, I'm not altruistic at all. Not at all. And I am a bit careful about that, what I like to love. That was 30 years ago my biggest problem. I was really I always thought the world is happy, the world is pink, the world is beautiful. And I never make any decisions. That was a problem. And you see, that is something what you have to understand to make decisions. That's what I like to be, and that's what I don't like to be. I don't want to be it, and I don't want to be in, and I don't want to sit in the same pot as that. With that, full stop. That's it. It is not necessary to start to poke fun about them. It is not necessary to start to blame them. And it is not necessary to insult it. No, not at all. But you see, it is your decision if you like it or not. But mark my words, please, in that way. What you like, what you want to love, is that which is something you are in the same car, so to say, in the same pot. You are on the same level. That's because I'm so careful when somebody is. Love is the answer for everything. Oh, really? What about Stalin? And what about Hitler? Do you think it is very healthy to love that? No. But it's very healthy to be light. This light can maybe enlighten some people which are very dark inside. Maybe it's their decision. But it is your decision not to be affected from them. As long you are on a very bright nature, when you make a decision, I want to be light, nothing else but that. I want to be light so that I can understand everything and I can live everything what I like to live, and I be that what I want. Light. And lightly. I'm lightly light. I'm simply as that. It's as simple as that. And I can understand everything. Every science, every problem, of course I can understand that. I can look through it. I know it. You see, people which are light are not stupid. Not at all. They understand. Without to explain everything to everybody. This is not necessary. And also people who are rather gloomy and rather dark inside and rather they have very tough luck in their life and something like that. They have the choice if they want to free themselves from that. Of course they can. That what they have and challenges and the tough luck and everything what they experience, that is nothing else but the echo from former times, which lay behind them. They mustn't let them count. Not at all. They can. And their own vibration will set a point here. Their own vibration will allow them to leave it, or they are still sitting in. Question of yourself, your decision. Nobody else can make that. Nobody else can tell you what you have to do. And nobody has to tell you what you have to think. That is your decision all the time. But your decision will color your own energy stream. That's because I always set a point on that. And that's because I always set a point on your own vibration. The higher your vibration is, the higher and brighter is your energy stream. I hope really that you can understand that. because it will maybe not change the whole world, but it will change your own world. In that way, the circumstances you live in. And I think that is something which is really important. Okay, good luck and have a good time and make the best of it. I'm sure that you can. Goodbye. Ciao.